Today, we're diving into the secrets behind Novak Djokovic's fitness at the top of his game, even in his late 30s. It's no secret that staying in peak condition at this stage of an athletic career is tough, but Djokovic makes it look effortless. So how does he do it? In this video, we'll break down Djokovic's full-body workout routine that keeps him strong, agile, and injury-free. His fitness plan goes beyond just building muscle. It's a blend of exercises designed to improve flexibility, core strength, and endurance, all crucial for his incredible movement on the tennis court. But Djokovic's training isn't just about the physical side. Mental focus plays a huge role in his success. He practices mindfulness and meditation regularly, dedicating 15 minutes before and after training to stay calm, manage stress, and enhance his concentration during those intense matches. His gym routine is carefully crafted to strike the perfect balance, staying lean for quick movements and building just enough strength to power through long matches. Stick around to see how Novak Djokovic stays fit, sharp, and unbeatable at the highest level of tennis. Rotational exercises are an essential part of Novak Djokovic's fitness program. These exercises target multiple muscle groups, including the shoulders, core, and wrists, which are all crucial for executing powerful tennis strokes and serves. Djokovic understands that tennis is not just about brute strength, but also about the smooth transfer of power through the body, from the legs and core to the arms and racket. To achieve this, he incorporates rotational movements to develop strength, flexibility, and endurance, helping him stay competitive and injury-free at the highest level. In tennis, every shot requires dynamic body movement. Rotational exercises train muscles across different planes of motion, mimicking the complex movements needed for tennis strokes. For example, during the backswing and follow-through of a two-handed stroke, Djokovic engages his entire kinetic chain, from his legs and hips through his torso and shoulders to his wrists. These exercises enhance his ability to generate spin and control, key elements in his forehand, backhand, and serve. The wrists and shoulders play vital roles in stroke execution. Djokovic's top hand assists in forearm supination, the outward rotation of the forearm, which is essential for creating spin and control. Without proper rotational strength and endurance in the forearms, shoulders, and wrists, the risk of injury increases. Developing these muscles not only improves performance, but also helps Djokovic avoid common tennis injuries, such as wrist strains, shoulder impingements, and elbow tendinitis. The forearm is particularly important because it serves as the bridge between the racket and the rest of the body. In Djokovic's strokes, the wrists help generate spin and make it easier to hit precise angles. Forearm strength also plays a major role in volleys and slice backhands, giving Djokovic more control and stability when he needs to hit low or sharp shots. For example, on a forehand or backhand volley, the wrists must remain firm while absorbing the ball's energy. Weak forearms can lead to a loss of control, affecting shot placement and precision. On slice backhands, Djokovic needs a stable wrist to maintain accuracy, especially when cutting under the ball to generate backspin. Rotational strength in the forearm ensures that the wrist stays stable through the shot, reducing the chance of injury from repetitive strain. In Djokovic's game, the power in his shots comes from a seamless transfer of force through his body. His lower body and core initiate the movement, but the arms and wrists are the final link before the racket makes contact with the ball. Without strong and flexible arms, much of the energy generated in the lower body would be lost. Rotational exercises ensure that Djokovic's body works efficiently as a unit, allowing him to hit with both power and spin. Inadequate strength or flexibility in the arms and wrists can result in weaker strokes, where power is lost in the transition from the core to the racket. Djokovic's ability to maintain strength and mobility in these areas helps him achieve greater shot speed and accuracy. For example, his wrist flexibility allows him to hit sharp angles from challenging positions on the court, while his upper body strength enables him to keep control during long rallies. One challenge for tennis players, including Djokovic, is the natural tendency to develop muscular imbalances between the dominant and non-dominant arms. Because tennis is an asymmetrical sport, where one arm performs most of the strokes, Players are prone to overdeveloping the muscles on one side of the body. This can lead to imbalances that increase the risk of injury over time. Djokovic's fitness program emphasizes the importance of balancing strength on both sides. While his dominant arm inevitably becomes stronger from regular play, he ensures that his non-dominant arm receives equal attention during workouts. Strengthening both arms promotes better muscle symmetry, helping prevent injuries to the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Balance training also enhances Djokovic's performance, as it improves coordination and stability on both sides of his body. Djokovic's strength training focuses on endurance and muscular balance rather than bulk. In tennis, excessive muscle mass can hinder agility and flexibility, so Djokovic uses lighter weights with more repetitions in his workouts. For the lower arms, weights rarely exceed 8 pounds, 3.63 kilograms. Performing 12 to 15 repetitions per set ensures that Djokovic develops the endurance necessary to maintain control throughout long matches. Tennis requires constant movement, explosive sprints, rapid changes of direction, and endless running across the court. The legs are the engine that powers every movement. Whether Djokovic is chasing down a drop shot or lining up for a blistering serve, his lower body strength allows him to move with speed and precision. Strong legs give him the ability to accelerate quickly, stop on a dime, and change directions with ease. Having powerful legs also helps Djokovic generate force for every stroke. When he pushes off the ground, energy travels through his entire body, from his legs, through his core, and into his racket. This transfer of energy is what allows him to hit faster serves and more powerful ground strokes. Without a solid foundation in the lower body, it would be much harder to control the pace of the game and outlast opponents during grueling rallies. Djokovic's lower body workouts emphasize explosive power. In tennis, the ability to launch into quick sprints and leap into shots is essential. Exercises that develop explosive power, like jumps, lunges, and weighted squats, help Djokovic push off the ground with maximum force. That explosive energy isn't just for movement, it plays a big role in his strokes. Every time Djokovic serves or hits a powerful forehand, his legs are working to propel him upward and forward. This means that the stronger his legs are, the more power he can generate without straining his upper body. And in a sport where split-second decisions matter, that added power can make all the difference. Tennis is a demanding sport, with players often logging hours of practice and competition. Injuries are always a risk, especially when fatigue sets in. But Djokovic's focus on building leg strength helps reduce that risk. Research has shown that strength training improves maximal force production, increases power, and reduces the chance of injuries. Strong leg muscles provide stability and balance, which are crucial for injury prevention, particularly in high-impact movements like sprinting and jumping. Strengthened leg muscles also improve recovery times, minimizing the number of missed practice sessions or matches due to soreness or injury. By investing in his lower body, Djokovic ensures that his legs are resilient enough to handle the intense physical demands of professional tennis. This keeps him performing at a high level throughout the season. Novak Djokovic's flexibility is nothing short of extraordinary. Over the years, tennis fans have witnessed jaw-dropping moments of him stretching, sliding, and contorting his body into seemingly impossible positions to return balls that most players wouldn't even attempt to chase. As someone who has followed tennis closely, I can confidently say that Djokovic's agility and range of motion on the court are unmatched. He makes even great movers like Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, considered among the best athletes in tennis, look rigid in comparison. While Nadal is known for his tenacity and Federer for his elegance, Djokovic's flexibility gives him an edge that has allowed him to outlast and outmaneuver his fiercest rivals. In fact, his superior movement is a significant reason behind his success against Nadal, particularly on surfaces like hard courts, where Djokovic's agility shines brightest. His ability to change directions effortlessly, stretch for unreachable balls, and return shots with incredible precision is a testament to his world-class flexibility. It's fair to say that Djokovic's unparalleled movement has played a key role in cementing his status as the best player in the world over the past 2.5 decades. Djokovic's flexibility isn't just natural talent, It's the result of years of disciplined training and dedication. His daily routine starts with stretching, not only to improve his mobility, but also to eliminate the muscle stiffness that builds up after a night's sleep. Every morning, Djokovic eases into his day with a light run or bike ride to warm up his muscles and increase blood flow throughout his body. This simple, low-intensity activity helps him prepare for the more intense movements that will follow. After warming up, Djokovic transitions into dynamic stretching, which is a crucial part of his routine. Dynamic stretching involves performing movements that mimic everyday or sport-specific actions, which prepare the muscles for the quick, explosive movements required on the court. These stretches are designed to enhance Djokovic's flexibility while also increasing his agility, ensuring he's ready to sprint, lunge, and twist his body during long rallies. Djokovic's flexibility is also deeply rooted in his commitment to yoga. Unlike many athletes who view stretching purely as a physical necessity, Djokovic embraces the spiritual side of yoga as well. He has been open about his practice, often sharing yoga poses on social media, such as the cobra pose or downward-facing dog. But Djokovic doesn't just perform yoga as a way to unwind, he considers it an integral part of his tennis training. Yoga has provided Djokovic with multiple benefits beyond just flexibility. Regular practice strengthens his hips and lower back, two critical areas for tennis players who need stability and range of motion for quick changes of direction. Additionally, yoga helps Djokovic avoid injuries by enhancing joint mobility and muscular balance. One of the key reasons Djokovic has maintained such a long, successful career is his ability to stay relatively injury-free, and he credits yoga as a major factor in his physical resilience. Djokovic's yoga practice also brings mental clarity and relaxation, which complement his physical training. Tennis matches are often mentally draining, and Djokovic's ability to stay calm and focused under pressure has been one of his defining traits. Yoga, with its emphasis on mindfulness and breath control, helps him manage stress and stay present during intense competition. This mental edge gives Djokovic the ability to maintain his composure in high-stakes moments, helping him overcome tough opponents when it matters most. Djokovic's incredible flexibility has earned him comparisons to Spider-Man, stretching his limbs in ways that seem to defy human limits. His ability to slide into wide splits while still delivering powerful returns is something you rarely see in tennis, especially on hard courts. Whether he's reaching for a wide forehand or sliding into a deep lunge to retrieve a drop shot, Djokovic's flexibility allows him to cover more ground than most players. This unique skill set gives Djokovic an edge over even the best movers in tennis. Nadal, known for his athleticism and relentless pursuit of every ball, often finds himself outmaneuvered by Djokovic's ability to stretch and reach balls that others can't. Federer, despite his graceful movement, lacks the same range of motion and agility that Djokovic exhibits. Djokovic's superior flexibility allows him to absorb pace from his opponent's shots and redirect the ball with precision, making it difficult for even the most aggressive players to hit through him. Djokovic's flexibility directly translates into better performance on the court. The more flexible he is, the more efficiently he can generate power and control his movements. For instance, during a serve, Djokovic's hips, shoulders, and spine must rotate in perfect harmony to create the torque needed for a powerful delivery. His flexibility allows for a greater range of motion, enabling him to produce faster serves with less strain on his body. In addition to improving his strokes, Djokovic's flexibility helps prevent injuries. Tennis is a sport that demands repetitive movements, which can lead to overuse injuries, particularly in the shoulders, hips, and lower back. By maintaining a high level of flexibility, Djokovic reduces the risk of muscle tightness and joint stiffness, which are common causes of injuries. His well-stretched muscles are more resilient, able to withstand the rigors of long matches without breaking down. This injury prevention strategy has been crucial in Djokovic's ability to sustain a long and successful career, even as he enters his late 30s. What sets Djokovic apart is the way he integrates both physical and mental training into his preparation. Flexibility is not just a physical attribute for Djokovic, it also symbolizes his mental approach to the game. His ability to stay relaxed and composed, even during the most intense moments, mirrors the fluidity of his movements on the court. Djokovic's yoga practice, combined with mindfulness techniques, ensures that his mind and body are in perfect sync. This synergy allows him to perform at the highest level, especially during pressure-filled moments when other players might tighten up. Novak Djokovic's agility and footwork are among the most essential components of his game, setting him apart as one of the most dominant tennis players in history. His movement on the court is not only efficient, but also remarkably fluid, allowing him to maintain balance even when stretched to extreme angles. Djokovic's ability to execute perfect shots from difficult positions and maintain form on the run is a direct result of his exceptional footwork and agility drills. Footwork in tennis is more than just about speed. It's about positioning. A player can't hit the perfect shot if they are not in the right place to execute it, no matter how strong or technically proficient they are. Djokovic's footwork is a model of precision, allowing him to be in an optimal position to hit every shot, whether it's a backhand down the line or a defensive lob. His movements are not only explosive, but also productive, ensuring that he covers the court efficiently without unnecessary steps. Let's take a deeper dive into how Djokovic's agility and footwork contribute to his dominance on the court. Tennis is a game of constant movement. Even if the ball is hit close to a player, the right footwork is essential to prepare for the shot. A solid base achieved through precise footwork ensures that Djokovic can hit every shot with balance and control. For difficult shots where power or precision might be lacking, good footwork becomes even more critical. Djokovic's ability to plant his feet properly, even under pressure, ensures that he can execute strokes with the correct technique, reducing errors and increasing his effectiveness during points. Many fans mistakenly assume that tennis footwork is purely about speed, but in reality, it's more about efficiency. Djokovic's movement may seem fast, but his secret lies in how productive his footwork is. He gets to the right position with as few steps as possible. This efficiency saves energy, a crucial factor during long rallies and grueling matches. Djokovic's legs not only allow him to cover the court quickly, but also provide the necessary foundation to generate power for his shots, especially on his returns and ground strokes. Djokovic's footwork gives him the ability to maintain perfect balance while on the run. Tennis players frequently find themselves hitting shots from awkward positions, and without balance, they lose control over the ball. Djokovic's extraordinary footwork allows him to stay balanced, even when sliding into shots or hitting from extreme angles. His ability to move quickly into position, plant his feet correctly, and follow through with fluid technique is what makes him so difficult to beat, even on the defense. Djokovic is known for his ability to turn defense into offense. His footwork allows him to slide across the court on hard surfaces with the same grace as players do on clay courts. This gives him the ability to retrieve balls that seem unreachable while still being in a position to counter with precision and power. Whether lunging for a wide forehand or retrieving a drop shot, Djokovic's agility allows him to recover quickly and stay in the point. One of the reasons Djokovic is such an effective mover on the court is his commitment to agility drills. These drills train his body to react quickly to changes in direction, an essential skill in tennis, where rallies can change pace or direction in an instant. Agility drills also help Djokovic develop explosive power in his legs, allowing him to push off with maximum force when sprinting or chasing down shots. An excellent example of Djokovic's agility can be seen in his quick split steps, which he uses to position himself for every shot. The split step, a small hop just before the opponent strikes the ball, allows Djokovic to react instantly, no matter which direction the ball goes. His exceptional agility and fast-twitch muscle response give him an edge during fast-paced rallies, helping him reach balls that seem impossible to return. Djokovic's success is not only a result of his footwork drills, but also his remarkable ankle and foot flexibility. Tennis players often suffer from ankle injuries due to the constant twisting and turning involved in the game. However, Djokovic's flexibility helps him avoid such injuries by allowing his joints to move freely through their full range of motion. This flexibility is particularly evident in Djokovic's signature slides on hard courts. Most players avoid sliding on hard surfaces due to the high risk of injury, but Djokovic's exceptional ankle mobility allows him to execute these movements with precision and safety. His ability to stretch his feet and ankles beyond the typical range of motion gives him a unique advantage, enabling him to retrieve shots that seem impossible for other players. Djokovic's footwork also plays a role in his mental preparation. Just as many tennis players bounce the ball before serving to focus and strategize, Djokovic uses footwork as a way to stay mentally engaged during rallies. Constant movement keeps him sharp, helping him maintain focus and react to his opponent's shots. His footwork allows him to be in the right position, not only physically, but mentally, giving him the confidence to hit every shot with intent. Another key aspect of Djokovic's movement is his ability to control the pace of the game. His footwork allows him to dictate how points unfold, whether by slowing things down with defensive slices or increasing the tempo with aggressive baseline shots. This ability to control the rhythm of a match is one of the reasons Djokovic has been able to beat even the best players in the world, including Nadal and Federer, in high-pressure moments. Footwork is also essential for Djokovic's powerful returns and ground strokes. The legs play a critical role in generating power, especially on shots like his two-handed backhand. By positioning his feet correctly, Djokovic can transfer energy from his lower body through his core and into his racket. This seamless transfer of energy is what allows him to hit powerful, accurate shots, even when under pressure. Djokovic's returns, in particular, are a testament to his exceptional footwork. He consistently ranks among the best returners in the game, and much of this success is due to his ability to anticipate serves and position himself perfectly. His explosive movement off the split step allows him to react quickly and make clean contact with the ball, putting his opponent on the defensive right from the start of the point.